or you are making it worse. Brain health is a daily practice. Over the last 32 years at Amen Clinics, we've built the world's largest brain imaging database, totaling now more than 225,000 scans on patients from 155 countries. The most exciting lesson from our work is that you are not stuck with the brain you have. You can make it better even if you've been bad to it. You can literally change your brain every day just by making small incremental changes. In this part of the program, I'm going to give you 11 simple daily strategies to keep your brain healthy for the rest of your life. But before I do, I want to talk about one of the most surprising causes of memory loss: early childhood trauma. The statistics will shock you. Kaiser and the CDC did a study on over 17,000 people using the ACE, or Adverse Childhood Experiences questionnaire. They looked at 10 sources of early trauma. How many did you experience? Emotional, physical, or sexual abuse? You witnessed domestic violence, experienced neglect, deprivation, parents who divorced, or had family members with addictions, mental illness, or incarceration. The scoring is 0 to 10. People who had 4 or more of these stressful experiences have an increased risk of 7 of the top 10 leading causes of death, including cancer, depression, and addictions, all of which can lead to memory issues later in life. My wife Tana had 8, and my nieces, Amelie and Alize, whom we adopted, both had 9. Tana had thyroid cancer and depression in her 20s. People who have 6 or more adverse childhood experiences die on average 20 years earlier than those without any. But having a stressful childhood is not a death sentence. You can reverse your risk with intention and a brain healthy lifestyle. Our daughter Chloe has an ACE score of 1, which is really the goal. If you've had trauma, you can get well and change the next generation. From 8 to 1 is a great goal. In the program materials, there's detailed information on reversing the long-term effects of childhood trauma. For now, here are my top 3 practices to help. 1, meditation can be extremely powerful, even if it's just for a few minutes a day. Studies have shown that meditation protects your memory, decreases your anxiety, and improves your focus. Research has shown that the hippocampus and prefrontal cortex, which are very important for memory, tend to be larger in people who meditate. I particularly like a simple 12-minute meditation called Kirtan Kriya. I published 3 studies showing it can calm your emotional brain and increase the activity in your thoughtful prefrontal cortex. In the meditation, you chant or sing Sa Ta Na Ma, Sa Ta Na Ma, while touching your thumb to your 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th fingers. It means birth, life, death, reborn. You do this for 2 minutes out loud, 2 minutes whispering, 4 minutes silently to yourself, 2 minutes whispering, 2 minutes out loud, then you're done. It's so simple, yet so powerful. 2, master your mind by eliminating the ants that infest it. Ants are the automatic negative thoughts that steal your happiness and memory. When you grow up in stress, your brain is trained to go to the negative, to the awful, because that's what protected you when you were young. but the constant ant invasions negatively impact your brain. Whenever you feel sad, mad, nervous, or out of control, write down your thoughts and ask yourself if they're really true. When you challenge the ants, they tend to dissipate. From our Scan My Brain series, I evaluated author Carlos Whitaker, whose father suffered with dementia. He saw me because he was worried he'd get it too. Together, we eliminated this ant with 5 simple questions. To do this exercise, first write down the belief that is bothering you. For Carlos, it was, I will get Alzheimer's disease. The first question is it true? Do you know that is true? He said, I don't know. Question 2, is it absolutely true? You know that with 100% certainty. He said no. Question 3 has 3 parts. How does the thought make you feel? He said, awful, anxious, worried. How does the thought make you act? I'm much more likely to drink alcohol. What's the outcome of the thought? I am more likely to get Alzheimer's. Isn't that interesting? Negative thoughts can lead to negative behaviors and a higher likelihood of memory problems. Question 4 also has 3 parts. How would you feel without the thought? Stress-free, he said. How would you act? More motivated to be healthy. What is the outcome of not having the thought? I'm much less likely to get Alzheimer's disease. Question 5 is my favorite question. Take the original thought that is bothering you and turn it around to the opposite. I won't get Alzheimer's disease. Is that true? With the right plan, he said, I am much less likely to get it if I do what you say. Thoughts are powerful and they can lead to stress, which then leads to bad behaviors. You don't have to believe every thought you have. Discipline your mind by questioning your thoughts. You will find examples of how to do this exercise and all the other exercises in the program materials. 3, get professional help now if you need it. It's the smart person who gets help, not the weak one. When I first met Tana and learned of her childhood trauma, I gave her 10 sessions of a psychotherapy I love called EMDR, which stands for Eye Movement Desensitization and Reprocessing. It is powerful to help people let go of past trauma. Tana ended up going for a year, and it was incredibly helpful for her. Your past does not have to haunt your present. Now I want to give you 11 simple daily strategies to improve your brain and memory. You don't have to do everything at once, but these are the things I do every day to keep my brain young. Recently, I had my own brain tested and lab work done. My hippocampus, the major mood and memory center of the brain, was big and fat. That made me really happy. And my genetic age was 20 years younger than I am. Isn't that what we all want? Here are 11 Bright Mind strategies. Remember, B is for blood flow. To increase blood flow, exercise every day, even if it's just walking like you're late for 30 minutes. Also, I take ginkgo and raw cacao every day because they have been shown to increase blood flow. R is for retirement and aging. Learn something new just for a few minutes a day to keep your brain young. Plus, lift weights. The stronger you are as you age, the less likely you are to get Alzheimer's disease. I is for inflammation. I take omega-3 fatty acids, curcumins, and probiotics every day to lower inflammation. Plus, I floss and consciously limit sugar. G is for genetics. Know your risk factors and do everything you can to prevent them. I have heart disease and obesity in my family, but I don't have either because I work to prevent them every day. Every day, I'm on an obesity and heart disease prevention program. What do you have in your family? H is for head trauma. Stop texting while you were driving or walking. Watch where you are going. T is for toxins. Limit alcohol and marijuana and take weekly saunas if you can to help detoxify your body. Saunas have been shown to decrease the risk of dementia. M is for mental health. Learn to kill the ants, meditate, and get your brain healthy. I hate the term mental illness because it shames people, is stigmatizing, and is wrong. Based on the world's largest brain imaging database, we've learned that most psychiatric issues are not mental health issues at all. Rather, they are brain health issues that steal people's minds. Get your brain right, and your mind and memory will follow. The second I is for immunity and infections. COVID has dramatically increased the risk of memory issues, as has Lyme disease and other infections like Epstein-Barr. Make sure to keep your immune system healthy by optimizing your vitamin D levels, taking probiotics, and eating more garlic, mushrooms, and onions. The N is for neurohormone issues. Make sure to get your hormones tested every year and work to optimize them. Research shows that the supplement tyrosine can support your thyroid, and I take ashwagandha and fenugreek every day to support my testosterone levels. D is for diabetes. You want to keep your memory. It is critical to be at a healthy weight and blood sugar. Here, it is critical to get your diet the healthiest it can be. In the program materials, there are many brain-enhancing food recipes. Finally, S is for sleep. At night, your brain cleans and washes itself. 7 hours is essential. Make sleep a priority. This program works. I've seen it happen over and over.